Another big crowd here tonight at the stadium.
Welcome to the Carlin Lynch Activity Center.
We're ready to go here from the stadium.
That will go. Coach Lassie getting her team fired up.
What a game. Nothing fancy, just end the game.
Not returned, and the point goes to the Indians. It deflected in! Oh, what a save.
The Indians get the point. What a slid hit.
Goal! Could she score? Yes, she does!
They may not catch him. Puts the Indians on the board.
The Indians will win it.
The crowd is going crazy.
Wow! Dartmouth is going to the Final Four, baby!
Maybe not.
It is a beautiful day for high school sports here in Dartmouth as the Durfee Lady Hilltoppers come to town to square off against the Dartmouth Lady Indians. From Memorial Stadium, it's Evan Massoud with you for the call today on DCTV. Durfee coming in at 1-3, no ties so far this season, and Dartmouth at 4-0, also no ties. So the Lady Indians, good start here to the 2023 campaign. A perfect record to this point, and they will be the favorites in this one as we get things going here from Dartmouth. Had a chance to speak with both head coaches before the game, and both are very pleased with how their teams have started off. You know, for Durfee, despite the record being under 500, a lot of returning players, and Coach Hayden Tavares in his first season as the head coach, taking over for Ami Roach. And Hayden was the JV coach under her. So he's got plenty of experience. He played soccer for Durfee, so he's a product of the Hilltoppers system. And so this is his first year leading the charge. You see the Lady Hilltoppers there in the circle. And despite the 1-3 start, very, very pleased with how things have gone so far and how the team is gelling. You know, high expectations, a lot of returners, as I said. There's a good mix of newer players as well. So going to rely on that veteran leadership this season for some of those players that maybe didn't see as much varsity action last year. For Dartmouth, head coach Scott Boudria, you know, he's been with the program since '94, almost 30 years. You know, been thrilled with the offense. Dartmouth has spread out the offense tremendously well. They have about 10 goal scorers so far in 4 games. That's amazing. That stat is not something to be taken lightly. It's not a stat that you normally would hear at the high school level or maybe even at the college level, quite honestly, through 4 games. Dartmouth has put up 17 goals in 4 games. A 4-1 win against Stang, a 2-1 win against Brockton, a 6-0 win against New Bedford, and a 5-1 win last Friday against New Bedford Volk. So they're already 2-0 in the conference. They've taken out local rivals that are out of conference play, and they're looking for a 5-0 start here at home against Durfee. Indians start with possession today. Just pulling up Durfee's schedule here. Had an issue loading it a moment ago here, so before the game. Let's see here. Okay, so Durfee started with a win, 7-1 against Diamond. They've lost 3 since. They lost 2-1 to Somerset, 3-0 to Brockton, and 5-2 against Apponequet. But that last one was on Saturday afternoon, and Coach Tavares was saying that game, the score really doesn't tell the story in that one. It was a very close game. Apponequet, the Lakers with some late goals to kind of break it open, but it was not a 3-goal game throughout. So, you know, tight games for Durfee, couple tough losses. Brockton, always tough. So it's you know, one of those deals where they will gel. They've been in the playoffs last 2 years. They had a win in the playoffs last year at Peabody. You know, far from home, let me tell you. So it's part of the statewide tournament, and so I'm sure that Durfee will be in the running for tournament play, and we'll end up you know, gelling as a team here and figuring it out. It's only been 4 games, but I know for him and his players, they'd like to stop the streak today, hand Dartmouth their first loss, and get back in the win column. Free kick now for the Hilltoppers. Let's run down the starters. For the visiting Durfee Hilltoppers, number 3, Olivia Rumsey. Number 4, Julia Hargraves. Number 5, Abby Saunders. Number 8, Alana Braga. Number 10, Emma McDonald. Number 11, Julia Raposa. Number 12, Annika Nunes. Number 13, Caitlin Cucci. Number 15, Rachel Silva. Number 18, Maddie Hargraves. And in net, the sophomore starter today, Ava Amaral, who coach is really high on. He said she's been great so far this season, and it's been giving them that option to kind of pivot and not just rely on only one person. So they've been very happy with the goaltender so far with how Ava's played. She's a swinger for varsity, but she's getting the start today as a sophomore. For the home team, the Dartmouth Indians will have number 3, Aviana Andrade. Number 4, Sarah Kelly. Number 6, Lauren Kaiser. Number 8, Catherine Cheesebro, who's no longer in net. She's going to be back out on the field as we got a corner kick here in the early goings. That's going to go behind the net. No good. Number 11, Catherine Caniff. Number 12, Jade Winters. Number 13, Ava Fernandez. Number 14, Haley Martins. Number 21, Remy Barber. Number 22, Isabel Seguin. And in goal, number 1, Lindsay Klein. Free kick going into the box. Going to be a tough play. Amaral gets there first and makes the play. Another free kick here as you hear Coach Tavares leading the team. As Maddie Hargraves lost it for a moment there, coming back now. Seguin sent it up the field. Coming to the near side here, Rumsey battling with Caniff. Now Saunders getting in the mix. Foot race to the ball as Nunes chasing it down. It was, excuse me, not Nunes, that was Cucci, number 13, and couldn't get there. That was the first opportunity, though, down this other end of the fields for the Hilltoppers. That time, Nunes here trying to keep it in, unable to do so. And it'll be a throw for Caniff. Bit of a body check there, draws a late whistle, and Fernandez drops the shoulders. Nunes with the free kick. Hargraves off the toes, stays in bounds. Sigwin passes it up ahead. Along the lines, Nunes stops the ball, sending it out of play. As Kelly had possession, and now Caniff will throw in again. Well, just over 5 minutes into the game. We welcome anybody who's tuning in a couple minutes late in both communities, in Fall River and here in Dartmouth. Great to have you with us for live girls soccer. We'll be actually back here tomorrow as well for field hockey, as these two schools will square off once again. That's quite a rivalry between the two schools. Both field hockey programs very strong, and really looking forward to that one tomorrow as well. Throw in on the far side. Looked like Cheesebro on the throw. Up ahead, and it's going to go out of bounds. Letter just a little too far up the field. That was Kelly breaking to the box. Working the far sideline. Back toward the middle. That bounced off of Saunders. Now passed up on ahead. Dartmouth moving the ball well. Durfee spoiling it there for a moment as Silva sent it back toward midfield. That's a good pass. And it's a race to the ball towards the sideline. It's cut off by Kaiser. And the Indians get possession back as they work southward down the field. It's broken up again by Nunes, and Caniff will throw. Good, strong throw. Found her target. That was Fernandez there. Now Seguin. Hargraves to Saunders. Saunders passing up, looking for McDonald, and it's broken up. Now McDonald gets a pass and has help to her left, with Cucci to her left. 2-on-1 towards the net. What a save by Klein. They had the numbers, the Hilltoppers did, and Klein came out, tightened up that window, if you will, into the net, and is able to save it. Passed up the field again. And Klein able to get there just in time. And all the way back we go, other side of the field, side to side. Let's look at that save again now from Klein. Hard to defend a one-on-one, never mind a two-on-one. And you know, Klein came so far out, McDonald could have very easily sent that ball over to Cucci on her left. Nobody was guarding her, and she would have had a wide open net. So perhaps, despite the great save there for Klein, not taking anything away from that play, perhaps a missed opportunity for the Hilltoppers here in the opening 10 minutes. Good pass, and it's going to go out of bounds. Waiting on a throw from Nunes. Out of play. Durfee will do it again. Pretty amazing what a week does in terms of this time of year. How quickly the days start getting shorter. As a shot taken, it's a loose ball in front, and Dartmouth will clear it out, but Klein with a great save. And Hargraves was breaking towards the net, trying to get that rebound there off of the save. Just couldn't get there fast enough. McDonald was breaking as well. It'll be a corner for Durfee, but see the shadows already creeping into the field. It took us almost to halftime just last week for the boys game to start seeing that. So days getting shorter here in Southern New England. Loose ball again, and it goes out of play. And it should be a corner kick again. It is going to be. It went out off of Klein. And Durfee will kick now from the far corner. Cucci will kick it. Going on the ground. Kind of an interesting decision here. Now going to fire it. Trying to get through the defense. Second chance and right into the hands of Klein. Durfee creating some good opportunities. Just not able to cash in here in the early goings. Now Dartmouth progressing up the field. The Indians trying to surge. Hargraves breaks it up as Winters had a foot on the ball. And now that's out of play, and the Indians will have themselves a corner kick. Entertaining start here. Both sides using the whole field. On the ground, kind of doing what Durfee did, and it was broken up by McDonald. And see you later. Ball down the field now, towards midfield. At least out of the box for the time being. As Martin's able to stop it before it rolled too much further. Raposa and McDonald still trying to get it out of the area. Bouncing at midfield. That's a great pass up the field, but unable to get there is Fernandez. Just about a stride too late. She had some open space in front of her too. Oh, trying to turn around was Winters. Winters went down. It looked like her hand touched the ball as well when she fell. Down the line and still rolling. It stayed in play, my goodness. Dartmouth swapping out a third of their starters. 4 girls into the game. Nunes trying to clear it out. Unsuccessful. And a shot taken right into the hands of Amaral. To midfield, we got a 3-on-1 here, Bruin. Make it a 3-on, it was a 3-on-2, excuse me. Now a break, McDonald takes the shot and it's gonna go! Wow, that happened fast. And the Hilltoppers will strike first in this heavyweight conference game. It's 1-0 Durfee. And a timeout here quickly called by Coach Boudria as his team down now 1-0. Goal coming here at 15:24. I'm going to take a look at that again here. That was a beautiful goal. Right in the corner pocket. We'll see how Dartmouth responds here, because truly it hasn't been one-sided at all through these first 15 minutes. We have seen great opportunities for both sides to score, so it's not like, you know, one was controlling the pace of play so far. This has been a really good start. Play resumes. Go out of play. McDonald is so fast for Durfee. I remember when her sister played and had a tremendous high school career, and the speed makes such a difference, especially in this game when you have really the largest playing surface out of any of the sports here at the high school level. When you can, you know, put it in another gear, it is a difference maker, and you just saw it right there. And we've seen, you know, there's Dartmouth players as well, same thing. There's always one or two, it seems, on every team that can kind of break away from everybody. And if they have that ability to score as well, then, you know, they're going to have a lot of success. Waiting on the throw from Caniff. Nunes settles it, going to kick it back towards the defenders, have them clear it out. That was Silva. Rachel Silva, not just a good soccer player here for Durfee, she was last year as a sophomore state champion in girls swimming and diving. So she's got some accolades, and she's only a junior this year, so she's around for 2 more years as well. Waiting on a goal kick here. On the ground, far side. Hargraves passing up the field. That is onside. Durfee with numbers again, passing up ahead. Going to Rumsey this time. And she ran past it just a bit. Overstepped it. Comes back and out of play. Couldn't go to McDonald that time because she had defenders near her. So they went to Rumsey, who was breaking a little bit further up. Had a little more space. Still a good setup. Durfee's ball movement has been very good here in the first half. It's one of the things that coach said he was working on, or they were working on, is possession and maintaining that, and passing to feet, playing the ball clean, not losing those opportunities, but rather creating them. Now a chance for Dartmouth. Talking about creating an opportunity, almost right there for Andrade. Gonna land and go out of play on a hop. Nice crowd here today, both home fans and pretty decent visiting crowd as well. Durfee usually travels pretty well, especially here to Dartmouth, not a far drive. Hargraves trying to get free, sends it to her sister. So Julia to Maddie. Maddie down the line. Another chance for Durfee. McDonald trying to get free. Still in her wheelhouse, just trying to do something with it now, taken away. Nice job there defensively for the Indians as well. Durfee still down, though, deep down the north end of the field. Now a free kick for Martins. Cleared out again. Shot right through everybody, and scooping it routinely is Klein. I like the idea, though. Just take the shot. Why not? I never have a problem with taking that shot, any player taking the shot if they see an open lane, because you never know what can happen, and it's never going to go in if you don't take that shot, so why not? there was a quote out there, you know, that you miss 100% of the shots that you don't take. And Chad in the truck reminding us of that. Was that a Michael Scott thing, too, from The Office? I think it was. One of many quotes that Steve Carell's character came out with. Some we can't really say on the air. Oh, man, I love that show. That is honestly probably one of my all-time. It's in the top 3. It's just so funny. And I still have people that tell me 10 years after it's been off the air, they still don't get it. I said, just get through the first season, will you? It's only 6 episodes. Get through it. It's uncomfortable, but then the characters start to develop. And the second season is just, even the third season, both are just gold, really. So funny. Another good pass onside. McDonald with a sprint to the ball again. Has some help in front. Trying to pass it that way. Gets it blocked. It comes back now. An opportunity. Oh, what a save. Klein diving to her right. Takes a goal away. And that save coming 10 minutes on the money from when Durfee scored the first goal. Bouncer. And scooped up by Klein. That was a tremendous save. So under 15 minutes here in this first half. Durfee still leading 1-0. Great pass up ahead to D'Souza. Unable to follow through, though, as it goes out of play, and it was cleared out by Durfee. So waiting on the throw here. Well, we're waiting for that, for the throw in here. Let's take a look at the save again from Klein. McDonald with a great pass in front, and that, I mean, that's just tremendous. You have to be leaning the right way or it's going in. And Cucci almost grabbed the goal, but Klein said, not right now. Not yet, at least. Down the field again. This one, Klein will be able to come out and field without any incident here. Free kick at the emblem for the Indians, and it's a good one. It lands just short of the box. D'Souza going toe-to-toe there with Raposa, and it goes out off of green, so it'll be Durfee ball. That will go past Kelly, who was the target.
Keep them in front, body in front, body in front. No turn, body in front. Liv, don't be afraid of her. Good, Liv. Good, Kaylin. Right through left, right through, kid. Speed.
Rumsey putting the pedal down. Needs a little help. Nobody around her, and the Indians taking it back. Loose ball, nobody nearby. Hargraves, nice move there around Barber. Trying to circle. Sends it back to Nunes. Nunes almost lost it. And now cleared out by, it looked like, oh, it's not Hargraves. Oh, there we go, number 8. That's Braga. And the whistle sounds, a foul coming. Gonna be a free kick for the Hilltoppers and a good spot for them too. Rather up the field. Coach Boudria, hearing him for one of the first times. It's been all Coach Tavares in terms of the yelling game on from the coaches. That is kicked and it's going to tail to the right out of play. I remember when, for Durfee, when Coach Tavares was the assistant for varsity, and Coach Roach, who had been here for the last 4 years with Durfee, she says, I don't like to scream. I'm not a screamer. I let Hayden do it. Well, now he's doing it for real as the varsity coach. I don't know how he still has a voice by the end of the game. Dartmouth wanted hands. It did take a hop, and that's out of play. It'll be a corner. As Cucci tried to take the shot, it went out of bounds off of Caniff. And now Durfee will kick from the corner, near side, right near the truck. Blocked and now kicked out on the side, right at the door of the truck. Did that come in, Chad? Safe. Bouncing ball, and it's cleared out by the defender. It'll force a corner kick, but once again, the defense there to help. That's twice now that the defenders came in for Dartmouth and were able to take a goal away with Klein on the ground after a rebound. Kick on its way. Header is coming out of the box, trying to keep it in with Saunders, and now it is coming back towards midfield as the Indians trying to make something happen here in the final 8 minutes of the first half. Good speed, good passing up ahead. Andrade down in the corner. It's cut off by Hargraves, who sends it out of play off of Andrade. It'll be Durfee ball. Hooking wide left. Cucci down the field. Durfee once again with a big surge, covering a lot of ground at one time. Shot taken is Hooking. McDonald trying to get there. Cut off Martins, but was unable to turn it around in the box and now off to the sideline, and it'll be a throw. Down in the corner, fighting for possession. Whistle sounds. Corner for Durfee. Hargraves. They won the battle down there. Into the net. Off the head. It looks like it was Julia to Maddie. Maddie, one of the tallest ones on the field, and she ran out first. And it is 2-0 Durfee. This one coming at 34-13. Let's take a look at it again. As Julia sends it, that was off of Maddie's head. A sister-to-sister connection. And Durfee with a 2-0 lead here in the first. Oh, what a move. In the box. Cleared out. And it'll be a corner for Dartmouth. Let's see, if you're Durfee, you just got yourself insurance. The last thing you want to do, you have all the momentum, right? You don't want to allow Dartmouth to score here right before the half. It takes the wind right out of your sail. So Durfee's got to play it conservative here in terms of offense. Maybe keep an extra player back just so you have the numbers and you don't get caught in the, the odd player rush, if you will. Because Durfee's done that to Dartmouth a couple times, and that's where they've created their opportunities down the other end of the field. They've had the numbers. That's going to go out on the side. Clock frozen at 5 minutes as we'll run out the first half here. And wait for the officials to freeze the game. That gets through Seguin. That's going to be a free kick for the Hilltoppers. Good, strong kick all the way down the field. McDonald now racing for it. Again, kind of tied up down in the corner. Now comes free. Out of play, and Durfee will throw. Oh, no, take that back. Dartmouth ball. And it's going to be a free kick. It's not a throw. So that's Martins sending it back toward midfield. Cut off by Hargraves. It'll go out of play, right back kind of about where it was kicked. So now Dartmouth will have to throw from down the field. Out of play. Clear it out. Good pass ahead to McDonald, who has speed. McDonald blocked, tripped up in the box. No foul, no whistle. Looked like pretty clean that both players had their foot on the ball. And Klein makes the save, but McDonald definitely got there first again. Another chance for Durfee, but turned around. Collision there. Let's take a look here. That play again. There was some contact. That could have gone either way. McDonald clearly was impeded getting to the ball. That's a tight one to call. But definitely some contact, whether incidental or on purpose, prior to McDonald trying to make a play on that ball. Indians with some numbers down in the box. Shot taken, and it's going to soar over the crossbar and out of play. And that's the half. Dartmouth finds themselves down 2-0 after 40 minutes of play. Who, as I said, the Indians, in my opinion, in the favorites here today, especially when you look at their schedule and how they've played so far this year, number of goals scored, et cetera, et cetera. So, bit surprised, honestly, and this is why you play the games. We can speculate all we want pregame, but until the game starts, you just never know. So we head into halftime here, 10-minute break. We'll be back and see if Dartmouth can get back in this game or if Durfee is going to continue to put the pressure on offense. We'll be back right after this on DCTV.
Dartmouth pride, let us welcome to the field our Dartmouth football team.
We welcome you back. It is 5 o'clock on the dot here in Dartmouth. This broadcast 1 hour old. We are ready for the second half, the final 40 minutes from Dartmouth Memorial Stadium here live on DCTV. Evan Massoud with you for today's game. Dartmouth down 2-0. Durfee scoring the first goal at 15:24, unassisted for Emma McDonald. And then their second goal coming late in the first half with just over 5 minutes at 34-13. And it was off of a corner kick. Julia Hargraves to Maddie Hargraves off the head and in. And quite honestly, as a great chance for Durfee. Holy cow! Hilltoppers almost just grabbed another goal in these first 30 seconds. And McDonald was looking for her second. I'll tell you, Coach Boudria told me before the game, he said he went back to the tape because McDonald had a good season, good 2 games against Durfee last year as we take a look at this replay again. And he says, you know, we wanted to do a little something different because she's so dangerous, and she continues to be a threat despite the changes that they've made, Dartmouth has. So she's really been fantastic for Durfee. Emma is a senior this year, so this is her last season, trying to make the most of it. You know, both teams here, Dartmouth could very easily have a goal or even 2. Durfee could easily have 3 or 4. We saw some fantastic opportunities created by both sets of midfielders, really, for both teams, creating chances down the field for their forwards, good passing. So I'm very pleased. I was talking with Pete at halftime here because Pete's up here with me today and running our nearby our solo cam here and or the wide shot rather here. So, and you know, we were talking. I said, "Wow, what a fast 40 minutes." That's what happens when we have, you know, good solid play. We didn't get a lot of whistles, luckily. You know, the girls got to play, not too many fouls, and so it keeps that flow going. We saw up and down the field a number of times, so testing the stamina as well of these players today, that's for sure. Lots of full sprints for, you know, 50 yards at a time. Durfee will be on the road on Thursday as well. They're going to be at New Bedford as the conference schedule continues. That's a 6 o'clock game as the boys are home. And for those watching in Fall River, I'll have that on Fred TV on Thursday, boys soccer from Durfee, as we see the Whalers for the first time. So those of you watching from Fall River, Durfee fans, see boys soccer this week as well. Tomorrow, DCTV here will have field hockey, Durfee against Dartmouth. Durfee won the conference last year, and really the deciding win was the victory against these Indians. So the rivalry has been brewing, and it really hit its peak last year with Durfee dethroning Dartmouth. So 2 of the best field hockey programs around right now, and that's going to be, I think, a fantastic game tomorrow. And so I'll be here for that one with you as well. 4 o'clock game. A corner kick for the Indians. Loose ball down in front. McDonald able to clear it out for the moment. Shot coming, and it is through the uprights. That doesn't count today. Lady Hilltoppers will return home a week from today for a Tuesday night game against BR. It's the Trojans, and that'll wrap up this first wave of conference games. Everybody will have seen each other once by that point. And for Dartmouth, after today, they will actually see the Trojans this Thursday. So BR will get to see Dartmouth first. So I'm sure they're watching this game because they got Dartmouth and Durfee on the schedule coming up next. Dartmouth's going to be on the road for the next 4. So this is their last home game until October 6th. How's that for a stretch of games? On the road at BR Thursday, then next week, Monday at North Attleboro, then Friday at Apponequet, and then Monday the 2nd at Bishop Stang. So I guess you could say it's basically a home game, but it's down the street. And that's before returning home to face Apponequet here on Friday, October 6th. So quite a stretch for the Indians. They will not be home for a while after today's tilt against Durfee. Hargraves will kick it from the 40 or just shy of, getting the free kick here. Hargraves, Julia this time sending it towards the box, and it hooks out of play. That is coming towards the sideline. Going to be a tough play, and it is kept in. Nice job to cut that off, as thought it was going to hook away from Barber, but she was able to keep it in play. It's a bit of a check there from McDonald, and it will draw our whistle. And the free kick coming for the Indians. Kelly down the far side, sending it toward the middle of the box. It's cut off and cleared out by the Hilltoppers. Nunes trying to defend here, breaks up the play. Dartmouth kind of resetting here a little bit. Kelly passing it backwards. Top of the box, deflected on the way, and it goes out of play. Actually, you know, maybe it wasn't deflected because it's going to be Durfee ball. Let's take a look here. We got the replay. Seguin took the shot. Yeah, it was only Seguin. I thought perhaps Raposa might have gotten a foot on it, but she did not. Was not close enough. Waiting on the throw here now. Dartmouth throwing in from the sideline. Hargraves passing it. McDonald breaking, trying to get there. Foot race to the ball with Cheesebro. Shot taken as Klein came out of the net, but it goes wide to the right. Goal kick for the Indians. That was towards Andrade, has to spin around and redirect. Now lost possession. She has been swarmed here by Hilltopper. Is going to kick it back. Try to spread out the field a little bit. Sent it to Kaiser. Collision there. Hargraves is down in pain. This is Maddie. Looks like she's hurting. There's a high kick from Caniff, and no foul called on it. An athletic trainer heading out there. Let's see what happened here. Collision for Hargraves when she went down. No, it looks like it just kind of got tangled up. That was not a high kick there or anything. Lost her footing. Looks like her left leg hit Caniff and then went tumbling down. Hargraves is up. We were gonna take a quick timeout here, but she's up and okay, so we'll keep it here. First real stoppage for any injury or anything today. The way Maddie was in stride there, it looks like her shin might have came up and whacked right on the knee, right on the kneecap of Caniff. We've seen that happen before. When you go in full steam, that's bone on bone, basically. That's not very pleasant. McDonald has to come out, at least for a short time here. So Daniela Bustamante coming in, number 17. Getting some minutes here, the senior. And we're off. Here we go. Cheesebro passing through the middle of the field. It's cut off by Saunders. Sends it up the far sideline, looking for Rumsey. Hargraves already standing at midfield on the bench area of the sideline, ready to check in at the next stop. So she's coming right back for the Hilltoppers. Looked worse than it was, and they'll allow the substitution. So Maddie Hargraves back into the game. And Durfee will throw. McDonald has tons of space. Will she beat Klein? Oh, what a nasty collision. Klein makes a save. McDonald goes tumbling down. Stretching it out. And that goes off the Chevy Tahoe. And for Durfee, all eyes on McDonald. You don't want to lose her. She went full steam, tumbling down hard on her left shoulder. And that's what she's grabbing, more than her right leg, but her shoulder. A dangerous play right there. You can appreciate the effort. I mean, it's all or nothing for McDonald all the time. She's holding her shoulder still, so she will exit the game for the moment. And for Durfee, hopefully not for long. Down the far side into the corner, out on the goal line. So it'll be a corner kick for Durfee here. Cucci will kick. Durfee got their second goal on a corner kick. This is another good one. It was off one of Durfee's players, off the head of one of them, but it didn't go towards the net, went towards the sideline. It'll be Dartmouth ball, they'll throw. Cleared out by Nunes and Silva. Fernandez was making a bid for the ball, but Durfee's back three closing in, stopping the surge. Hargraves to Hargraves. That is offside. Very clearly offside. Dartmouth's ready to make 4 substitutions at the next stop. D'Souza, Mendez, Green, and Zexter all waiting to check in, all non-starters today. McDonald still on the bench with trainer Kathleen Thornton. Durfee keeping the pressure on offensively here, but now taken by Barber. Trying to move down the field. Good pass. Silva slowed it up, and now furthering herself here is Andre trying to get back down the field even further. Not able to do so. It comes to Durfee's bench. And now substitutions for Coach Boudria. Barber and Seguin coming out, as is Fernandez and Sarah Kelly. So pretty significant substitution there for the Lady Indians. Durfee, for the most part, is stuck with their starting 11. Cheesebro towards the box, and Amaral making a rare play. They've kept the ball away from her for most of this game. Durfee's defenders have really done a good job of not allowing the ball into the box on many occasions. Saunders, good pass up the field, and now again a foot race to the ball, and just like that, deep down the other side, they send it to Klein, and she'll kick it away. That's offsides by about 5 yards. Andre trying to get through. What an effort. It's going to go out of play. And Durfee clears it out again. Indians protecting. They'll turn it around. That was Martins. Throw in at midfield. Martins will get there first. Cucci on her tails. Durfee looking at a free kick here from just off the corner of the box. Good spot. That one's going to go just wide to the right, and it'll be a goal kick as we are now south of the 20-minute marker here. Under 20 minutes to go. No goals scored so far here in the second half. Durfee still leading by 2. Perhaps the biggest story right now is Hilltoppers still without their forward, Emma McDonald, after that collision a few moments ago. Still on the bench, being tended to. Appeared to hurt her shoulder. She went tumbling down and landed on that left shoulder rather awkwardly. Centering across the box, still in there, and now out of play. And this should be a corner now for Dartmouth, as we've once again gone the length of the field in a short amount of time. Kick on its way. It's a good one. Right in front, and it goes over the head of Seguin all the way to the near side. Emerald, bad rebound, is going to go out of play. And that's going to result in another corner kick for Dartmouth. Unable to play it cleanly. It was the last one we just saw from Barber. I said Seguin. It was actually Zexter here who was chasing it down, and now Zexter will kick from the near side. Bit of a misplay there, gives Dartmouth another chance. Header, and it's going to sail out of bounds to the left. So no good there, and Emerald will kick it away for Durfee. Silva clears it out. Now Hargraves gets taken out. That's a free kick. McDonald being taken away now by trainer Thornton on the cart with a bag of ice on her shoulder. So unfortunately for Durfee fans, doesn't look like Emma McDonald's going to come back in this one with just over 15 minutes to go. And hopefully it's not anything serious that'll keep her out for too long. Or past today, I should say. The free kick from Maddie Hargraves is a good one, and it lands up the field. Klein came out of the net for a minute. Now she'll retreat. As Seguin trying to work the sidelines, gets slowed up there by Abby Britland Raposo. Another sophomore for Durfee who's seen some varsity time, who's had some good minutes according to Coach Tavares. We're very pleased with her. That's number 9 right there on your screen. Off the back of Hargraves. Timeout called by Coach Tavares here with 15 minutes and 29 seconds to play here. As mentioned, we'll have field hockey tomorrow from right here. Durfee at 3-1. Their only loss was to Somerset Berkeley. And for Dartmouth, they are 3-0. Only have allowed 1 goal in 3 games, outscoring their opponents 13-1 in that stretch. Durfee in their wins, outscoring opponents 17-2. The loss was a 7-1 loss to Somerset, so a bad day that day. But in their wins, 3-1, 2-1, and 12-0, they've looked very good as well. So as expected, it should be a pretty even match tomorrow. It'll be a throw in right at the 50-yard line, right at midfield on that far side in front of the bleachers. Trying to keep it in. And the ball went out on the back line there, the goal line. So it'll be a goal kick for Dartmouth. And the Indians making a bunch of changes once again here at the stoppage and play. Coach Boudria using the bench here quite a bit. Hargraves stopping Zexter right in her tracks, trying to turn the ball around. And Hargraves is going to draw a foul, and Coach Tavares doesn't like that call. Very similar to the non-call that took down McDonald the other way earlier in the half. I should say at the end of the first half. It was in the first half. Saunders gets a toe on it, chasing it down. Trying to get around Barber. It's off of Barber. It'll be a throw for Durfee. Broken up again as Andrade trying to get down into the box and unsuccessful in doing so. Another collision. Chance for the Indians, and it's going to be spoiled. Andrade will kick from the corner. On the ground, now headed. Still in play in the box. And it goes out. Another Hilltopper down. That's Julia Hargraves. It'll be another corner kick for the Indians. Up the ladder and picked out of the air. Amaral gloves it. And she'll punt it away. See it again here. Good protection as well there. Hargraves was there defending. Actually, both Hargraves sisters there kind of creating a guard around Amaral, letting her make that play. She tracked it the whole time. Hargraves trying to get around Martins, and she does. Pulls up for a moment, now going to kick it back to Raposa. Now back to Hargraves. To Raposa it goes again. Trying to create an opportunity, and offsides is called. Durfee's been caught off sides 3 times here in the last 10 minutes. Good pass down the sideline to Andrade. Andrade beats one, takes a shot towards the box, and it's cleared out. It'll come back towards the stands. And we're under 10 minutes. Look at the sprint here from Rumsey down the field, trying to pass it off to Cucci, but couldn't do so. But another burst of energy for Durfee from one end of the field to the other. That looked like hands against Raposa. Might have gotten away with one there. Now a throw for the Indians. Very quickly the throw going to Andrade and cleared out. This time by Silva. And Dartmouth will have the throw further down. Hargraves clears it. Nobody down the field. It's going to go out of play now. Throw into Hargraves. Got held up there. Kicks it up the field and will force the defense to go make a play. Silva turns it around. Nice job sending it back towards the 40. Zexter trying to get back to her forwards. Was targeting Fernandez that time as Andrade was kind of up the line. Cheesebro. And Dartmouth will have a throw. It'll be Cheesebro throwing it in. Emerald will play it on 2 hops. Again, shielded by her defenders. Nunes that time kind of providing a bit of a screen, if you will. And she'll kick it away. Andrade cut off. They'll send it back to Amaral. Nice job by Raposa. Klein able to make the play. Had Rumsey closing pretty quickly there. Another chance for Dartmouth. Durfee clearing it out. Nunes will throw down the field. Clock stopped at 5 minutes, and the Indians are running short on time here. Dartmouth's going to get a throw. You know, I don't like that decision at all. Amaral's been sending it down the field pretty well. Oh, it's off the post, and now it's going to go. Amaral gave up on it. That's exactly why. Are they not going to count this? Hold the celebration. It is going to count. I thought so. That's exactly why I didn't like that from Amaral. Durfee's been kicking the ball well for the goal kick, sending it out. Why are you going to toy with it when you have the momentum? Literally just gave a goal away. For Dartmouth, they'll go into the timeout. We're going to look at this again. Really sloppy. Andrade off the post. And you see Amaral kind of just gave up on it. Well, Dartmouth is in this. It's under 5 minutes to play. And the Indians finally with a goal. And it was Andrade doing it. Four minutes on the clock. So here we go. That goal really the only mistake that you can really, without a doubt, pinpoint for either side today. It's been a great game. Good pass down the field. That is onside. It'll be Britland Raposo chasing after it with Martins of Dartmouth out of bounds, and Durfee will throw. Raposo making her way all the way up to throw it in. Out of bounds. Hargraves can't keep it in. Pass on up ahead to Andrade. Cleared out. And I think it went out. Yes, it did. It did go off of Durfee. Andrade didn't touch it. Thought maybe it was deflected out. Andrade will kick it back to Cheesebro. Hargraves sending it right back to where it came from. Rumsey, cross here to Cucci. Now cross the emblem to the far side. Out of bounds. Durfee ball. Two minutes. Fighting for it down in the corner, if not for anything, killing a lot of time. Another throw in for the Hilltoppers. Julia Hargraves will do it. Down in the corner. Going to be a goal kick for the Indians. Cheesebro making her way. Weaving through traffic. It's taken away by Hargraves. And she's taken down and tripped. Where's the whistle on that? Back out to Cheesebro. Now to Seguin. Hargraves takes it away again and clears it out to the sideline. Out on the goal line. And that's the game! What a fantastic matchup today. A 2-1 Durfee win. Really should have been 2-0, honestly. But luckily for the Hilltoppers, they had that cushion, that second goal. Both of their goals coming in the first half. And they snap a 3-game losing streak, and in doing so, pick up a conference win and hand Dartmouth their first loss. And it being in the conference, this is a big-time win for Durfee here, as we've already hit a quarter of the season. 5 games played, 15 to go. This is one Durfee really needed. And for them to come out, get that lead early, just 15 minutes in, add to that lead towards the end of the half, and sustain it. This is a great all-around effort for the Hilltoppers. And let me tell you, Dartmouth, by no fault of their own, this was a fantastic game for the Indians as well. They went toe-to-toe with Durfee, and for the Hilltoppers, they just made a couple more plays than they did on offense. That's about it. That's really the difference here. So really congrats to both teams on quite a match this afternoon. We will be back with you tomorrow. Same time, same place, different sport, field hockey from the stadium, as Durfee will come back to town, square off against the Indians. We hope you'll join us then live at 4 o'clock. Until then, for our great crew behind the scenes, I'm Evan Massoud saying so long from Dartmouth Memorial Stadium.